All right, another edition of the Daily Blog. An interesting story popped up in the sports news today. You might remember this guy more for what he did than his name. His name is Jerome Simpson with the Cincinnati Bengals. He leapt over, is that the right word? Leapt over. I believe it was an Arizona Cardinal guy. It was probably like 7 feet up in the air. It was a great jump. He was indicted today on drug charges, which, if you saw the jump, maybe you're not so surprised now. Now you're going, now it makes sense. 8.5 pounds of marijuana. Sounds like personal use to me. I've seen those guys. So I don't think it's anything that he needs to worry about. 8.5 pounds of marijuana is not a big deal in his neighborhood, I guess. But yeah, not great. But I wanted to suggest, if you are a runner or thinking about running, anything like that, you need to get Runner's World. Just so happens that it's a guy on the cover, but normally it's a girl, so it's a little bit better. But great articles, a lot of know-how that's kind of knocked down to easy terms. It's actually very good for beginners, more so for beginners than your advanced runners. But actually, there's a very good article, and it talks about Shaylan Flanagan, Kara Gucher are the glamour girls, and then Desiree De Silva is the hardworking blue-collar girl, which is kind of funny because the three of them qualified for the Olympics this weekend. So they nailed it on the head. And they also talked about the fourth place girls, so they really nailed it. So it's a good magazine. You should try to read it if you can. It's very inexpensive, and it will give you a lot of good tips. And that's that. Today we did Jeff and I did a workout on the track. Very fast. We started, normally we don't start as fast as we did today, which is unusual because we had a race this weekend, so we should have had some dead legs. But we ran the first mile, I think the first 2 or 3 miles in the 6:14, 6:15 range, and we dropped it down to a 6:10 range, and then down to I ran a 5:59 the last mile. So very good workout. Unfortunately, I hate the workouts on the track, but it's how you get faster. Running trails and doing miles are great, and you can get a lot out of that. But if you want to go faster, then you have to get on the track. And so it's not a lot of fun, but it's a lot of fun when you do well at a race, so it pays off. That's it for today. Let your conscience be your guide.